There's technology out there that can save hundreds of millions of Americans from a trip to the eye doctor's office when they need prescription glasses or contact lenses. But it's banned in South Carolina, despite this technology having approval from the FDA and being allowed in nearly 36 other states. State House reporter Mary Green has the details on an effort to end that restriction and why some doctors believe it actually needs to stay in place.
A nearly decade-old state law prevents people in South Carolina from taking an eye exam online to get a prescription for eyeglasses and contact lenses. One of the companies that administers these online exams is now challenging this law, and it was heard before South Carolina's Supreme Court here on Tuesday.
South Carolina treats lenses differently than everything else doctors can prescribe online, from eye drops to skin creams to antibiotics.
And attorneys representing the company Opternative say there's no rational reason for that different treatment, making this 2016 law unconstitutional. Opternative is one of a number of companies that offer an online eye exam similar to how people are tested at the eye doctor's office, but there's no doctor or assistant on the other side administering the exam. After that, an actual person checks out those results and writes a prescription for lenses that customers can order online. Attorneys for the South Carolina Optometric Physicians Association want to keep the law in place, admitting they do have an economic incentive to support it so more patients visit their offices, but arguing it also ensures safe and adequate eye care.
An interaction with a medical professional in a setting, in an in-person setting, allows for the discovery of other very prevalent health problems like diabetes, like glaucoma, like hypertension.
Attorneys representing the company Opternative responded that argument could be made for most other types of telemedicine, which a separate state law generally permits, with some exceptions, including prescriptions for opioids, abortion drugs, and of course, lenses.
SCOPA's argument in this case requires the court to pretend that glasses are more like opioids and abortions than skin creams and eye drops.
And some justices seemed skeptical of what they described as a carve-out in state law for lens prescriptions.
I can go to Walgreens and CVS, and I look at it, I get 2.0, 2.5, I move up to 2.75, I step back a few feet from the console where it has all the glasses and the options available to me. I see an eye chart, I see which one works better, and I make a choice. Why isn't that illegal?
A lower court ruled in favor of upholding the existing law. There's now no timeline for the Supreme Court to rule after Tuesday's arguments. Reporting Columbia, I'm Mary Green.